In this soccer tutorial, I'll be covering the different types of passes and how to perform them. The most common and basic pass is the standard pass of inside the foot. The first step is to make sure you're staying on your toes and you bend your knees so that you can get enough power to make it strong or a softer shot or a softer pass for people to receive. The second step is to place your dominant foot next to the ball and your striking foot right in the center of the ball so that you can get as much power as possible. Strike the ball on the inside, receive the ball, place your left foot or whichever dominant foot you're with, and strike it. The knees should be bent so that you can put the right weight into the ball if you want to pass it to a teammate that's farther away or into space. So knees bent and get low and hit it with power. Knees bent. The second type of passing is the outside of the foot pass. This is a more complicated pass and is harder to master. The first few steps are placement of the foot and hitting it with the outside of your foot onto the center of the ball. So first step is to place your dominant foot next to the ball, but not right, put it beside the ball, but not right next to it, and then hit it with the outside of your foot, striking it into the center of the ball so that it gets bend and curl onto it. So outside, and the follow through is very important, hitting and striking away. The third type of pass is the banana pass. This is a lot less complicated pass than the outside of the foot pass. It follows the same basis as the standard pass, but there are different body movements and hit on the ball. First step is to place your foot next to the ball and have your striking foot perpendicular to your striking foot, to your planting foot, so that way once you hit the ball, your knee will whip your striking foot so that there's bend on the ball as you strike it. It's important that you follow through with your striking on the ball as you're perpendicular, so that way the ball curls. This is very useful for getting the ball around defenders and into your teammates or into space. Alright, the fourth type of pass is a lob pass. This is a lot less complicated pass, but it's harder to teach and to master. But if you get it right, you can break down defenses and pass it to teammates a lot easier. So the first step to a lob pass is to put your dominant foot next to the ball and get your toes under the ball. That way you can lift the ball upwards into the air to get it high to a teammate. So it's a scoop up. Also, it has less spin and twirl in the air, so that way the player receiving it can read the ball easier and to trap it a lot, so that the trapping is less difficult. The fifth type of pass is the cross. It follows the same basis as the banana pass, but the only change is that you want to whip the ball high into the air so that the teammate receiving the ball can read it and direct it into goal or into where they want to play the ball.